Hey everyone, ready to feel better and move better?
Like you've got a brand new body.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Today we're going deep on mobility training and...
You know how much I love this topic?
Oh yeah, I know.
It's something everyone can benefit from.
Absolutely, and that's why we're doing this deep dive into...
I see the science of it, right?
Yeah, we're using this this awesome podcast episode.
Oh yeah, I listened to that one. It's called The Science of Mobility Training.
Yes. Build your personalized plan. That's the full title. So
no more generic advice.
Exactly. We're going to figure out how to make this work for you and me because...
Everyone's different.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can barely touch my toes.
Haha, yeah.
So where do we even begin?
It's like building a house, right?
Okay, I'm listening.
You wouldn't start without a blueprint.
Yeah, that's true.
So assessing your mobility is kind of like getting that blueprint?
Makes sense. I'm all for blueprints, but are we talking like fancy equipment or...
No. Nothing like that.
Okay, good.
We can do this right at home.
Perfect. All right, so what do we do?
Well, the podcast we're looking at, it talks about 4 simple assessments.
Okay, I like simple. Hit me with number 1.
Okay, so first up, the overhead reach test.
Overhead reach. Got it.
Just stand with your arms at your sides, nice and relaxed.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Now slowly lift your arms overhead as high as you can.
Okay.
Now, can you straighten your arms completely?
Pretty much, but...
Are your shoulders shrugging up by your ears?
They might be a little bit, yeah.
Or is your back like arching?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that might mean there's some tightness in your shoulders.
Okay.
Maybe in your thoracic spine, that's that upper back area.
Interesting. Okay, so that's 1 down. What's the next test?
All right, let's try a deep squat.
A squat. Oh gosh. All right.
So, feet about shoulder width apart.
Okay.
Now lower yourself down like you're sitting back into a chair.
As low as I can.
As low as you can comfortably go.
Okay.
All right, check this out. Are your heels staying flat on the ground?
Ooh, one of them's lifting up.
And how's your chest? Is it staying upright?
I think I'm kind of rounding forward.
So that could mean you've got tight hips.
Okay.
Maybe your ankles are a little restricted.
Right.
Or could even be a core stability thing.
Interesting. Okay, squat test. Check. What's next?
All right, let's lie down for this one.
Oh, a break.
Not quite. This is the hip flexion test.
Okay.
So lying on your back, pull one knee in towards your chest.
Like this?
Perfect. Now, feel your lower back. Is it flat against the floor?
You want to lift up a little, yeah.
So if it's lifting or you can't pull your knee very far, that could mean...
Tight hips.
You got it. Or maybe some hamstring tightness.
So it's not just how far the knee comes in, it's about the back too.
Everything's connected.
Okay, I like that. All right, last test. What have we got?
Last but not least, ankle dorsiflexion.
Ankle. Tortoise dorsey. Okay, I need a demo for this one.
Easy peasy. Stand facing a wall, about a foot away.
Okay.
Now 1 foot forward, bend your knee towards the wall.
Okay.
But keep that heel down. Don't let it lift up.
Ooh, okay, trying.
Can your knee touch the wall?
Almost, but not quite.
So tight calves could be the culprit there?
Makes sense.
Or limited ankle mobility in general?
Okay, so 4 tests, all pretty easy to do.
And so much information already.
It's kind of eye-opening. Like, I never thought about my back during the hip test.
Right.
Okay, so now that we know where things are at.
Now we can start setting some goals.
Ooh, goal setting. All right, well, what kind of mobility goals are we talking here?
Well, it's all about what you want to achieve.
Is it all about touching my toes? Because that's like the classic, right?
Sure, that can be a goal.
Okay, good.
But it's bigger than that.
Okay.
Do you want to, I don't know, conquer that desk job stiffness?
Oh, for sure.
Move more gracefully?
Oh, yeah. I'm all about that.
Or finally nail a deep squat with perfect form, like we're just talking about.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. So instead of saying...
I want to be more mobile.
Yeah, something like that.
Right, it's got to be specific.
Okay, I'm taking notes.
Like, I want to hike uphill without feeling winded.
Oh, that's a good word.
Or, I want to improve my hip mobility so I can lift heavier weights safely.
Yes, goals. I'm feeling motivated already.
That's the spirit.
All right, so we've assessed our mobility, we've set some goals. Now what?
Now comes the fun part. We got to choose the exercises that'll actually get us there.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's unlock this mobility toolkit you were talking about earlier.
All right, so the podcast we're using, it breaks it down into 5 categories.
That's 5. Okay, I'm ready.
So first, we've got dynamic stretches.
Dynamic stretches?
These are perfect for warming up. Think like swinging your legs back and forth.
Like I used to do as a kid?
Exactly.
Okay.
Loosen up those joints, get the blood flowing.
I like it.
Then we've got static stretches, and these are better for after your workout.
Okay, so warm up, cool down. Got it.
Yeah. It's about holding those stretches for longer, you know?
To really lengthen the muscles.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm with.
Like that seated forward fold.
Oh yeah, classic.
Then there's active mobility.
Active mobility. What's that all about?
It's about building strength while you move. Imagine doing Cossack squats.
Cossack squats. What are those?
They work those hips and inner thighs, and
And they sound cool.
they look cool too.
Okay, I gotta see those in action. What else?
We've got PNF, stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to break that one down.
Haha, no problem. It's about contracting and relaxing your muscles while you're stretching.
Ooh, interesting.
So you get a deeper range of motion. It's like mind-muscle connection magic.
Mind-muscle connection magic. I like it.
And finally, we have foam rolling.
Oh yeah, foam rolling. My muscles love that.
Me too. It's about releasing tension, giving those muscles some TLC.
Sweet relief.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've got dynamic, static, active mobility, this PNF thing, and foam rolling.
A whole toolbox.
And now the big question, how do we fit all this into our lives?
That is the question, isn't it?
Right, because life gets busy.
It does, but the good news is you don't need to overhaul your entire schedule.
Okay, that's good to hear.
We just need a little strategy.
Strategy. Okay, I'm all ears. What kind of strategy are we talking about?
The podcast we're looking at, it talks about different times throughout the day.
Oh, interesting. Like, when's the best time to do each type of exercise?
Exactly.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's about thinking of those different times as opportunities, you know?
Opportunities to sneak in some mobility work, you mean?
Exactly. Like, how about starting with a morning routine?
Oh, okay, a morning mobility routine. I like it.
Yeah.
What would that look like?
Even just 5-10 minutes, some dynamic stretches, maybe some joint mobility drills.
That actually sounds way better than my usual morning stiffness.
Right. It's like coffee for your joints.
Coffee for my joints. I love that. Okay, what about before our workout? Should we be doing mobility stuff then too?
Absolutely. That's prime time to target the areas you'll be using in your workout.
So like if I'm gonna do squats.
Then spend a few minutes on your ankles, those hip flexors, maybe even throw in some cat-cow stretches.
Oh yeah, for the spine. Smart.
Got to keep that spine happy.
What about after a workout? I usually just kind of collapse.
I hear ya. But that cool down time, it's the perfect time to show your body some love.
Okay, some love. What kind of love are we talking?
Static stretches, some foam rolling, that kind of thing. It helps reduce soreness.
So we're talking morning, pre-workout, post-workout. Are there any other times I should be thinking about?
You know what? Don't underestimate the power of an evening wind-down routine.
Oh, interesting. Mobility before bed?
Exactly. Something gentle, like some seated twists or child's pose. It can help you relax.
A mobility lullaby. Okay, I'm sold. So we've got assessments, goals, different types of exercises, when to do them. What's the next step on this journey?
Now we got to track our progress.
Tracking? What do you mean, like keep a mobility journal?
Exactly. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just jot down what you're doing, how you're feeling.
So which exercises I did, how long I held them, how my body felt.
That's the idea. What gets measured gets managed, right?
Makes sense. But how often should we be reassessing our mobility?
Every few weeks is a good place to start.
So we can see how far we've come.
Yeah.
What should we be looking for? Like, how do we know if our mobility is actually getting better?
It's all about how you feel. Are you less stiff? Can you reach further?
Are those squats getting easier?
Exactly. Maybe you can finally touch your toes.
Yeah.
Those are all wins.
I like wins, but what about when we hit a plateau? You know, or it feels like we're not making progress.
That happens. It's a journey, not a race.
Yeah, that's true.
Be patient. Enjoy the process.
Okay, I can do that.
And remember, one of the biggest myths out there is that mobility is just for athletes.
Oh, I've totally heard that one.
Right. But it's not true at all.
Everyone needs to move.
Exactly. Whether you're training for a marathon or just, living your life.
Navigating daily life.
Yeah, good mobility helps you do that better. Carrying groceries, playing with your kids.
Even just getting up from a chair.
It all becomes easier, more enjoyable.
What other mobility myths should we be busting?
Oh, here's a big one. People think static stretching is enough.
Oh yeah, that's all you need, right?
Nope.
Okay, so what else is there?
Static stretching is great, don't get me wrong, but
it's only one piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. We need active mobility, we need strength training.
For that real world movement.
Exactly.
Okay, last myth. Hit me.
This one's a classic. More is always better.
Oh yeah. Gotta push it, gotta do more.
Not when it comes to mobility.
Really?
It's about quality over quantity.
Okay, I'm listening.
Choose the right exercises, focus on good form.
So working smarter, not harder.
You got it. And even small amounts of consistent effort can make a huge difference.
That's good to know, because sometimes life gets in the way of good intentions, right?
Oh, tell me about it. The podcast we're looking at, it recommends aiming for just 5 to 10 minutes each day.
5 to 10 minutes. I think we can all find that, right?
Right. And it doesn't have to be this formal thing.
Okay, so how do we make those 5 to 10 minutes really count?
You can sneak it in. Ankle circles while you're waiting for your coffee.
Oh, I like that.
Stretch your hamstrings while you're watching TV.
Multitasking.
Exactly. Foam roll before bed. Make it a habit.
Okay, good tips. But even with those tips, sometimes we need that extra push to stay motivated, you know?
Motivation is key. Accountability helps.
Accountability.
Find a workout buddy, join a class, tell a friend what you're doing.
Oh, so you're not just doing it for yourself anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. What about setting goals?
Oh, goals are huge, but keep them realistic.
So no crazy contortionist moves right away.
Maybe work up to it. Start with something small, like dedicating 5 minutes a day.
And then build from there.
Exactly. Celebrate those milestones, no matter how small they seem.
Okay, so we're making it fun. We're setting realistic goals.
Yeah.
Anything else we can do?
You know what? Don't forget to reward yourself.
Oh, I like rewards.
Every time you hit a milestone, treat yourself to something that supports your well-being.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Make it a positive experience, you know? And you know what? We often focus on the physical benefits of mobility.
Sure, flexibility, less pain.
Right. But there's so much more to it than that.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Like,
Yeah.
what else can mobility do for us?
Well, a lot of people find it boosts their self-confidence.
Oh, interesting. Why is that?
When you move better, you feel better about yourself.
It's like, hey, my body can do this.
Exactly. You feel more capable.
Yeah.
And that confidence can spill over into other areas of your life.
Wow, so it's not just about the physical stuff, it's mental too.
Absolutely. And have you noticed how good it feels to move well?
Oh, yeah.
There's a certain joy in that, right?
Sure.
And that joy, that gratitude for your body, it can really make a difference. It can really, and you know, something we haven't even touched on yet is mobility and longevity.
Oh, longevity. Now that's a topic I'm interested in. Like, how does working on our mobility help us live longer, healthier lives?
Well, think about it. As we get older, things start to stiffen up a bit, right?
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Especially after a day hunched over my computer.
It's totally natural, but it's also where mobility training can really make a difference.
Okay, I'm all yours. Tell me the secrets to staying young.
I wish I had all the secrets. But by working on our flexibility, our strength, and that range of motion.
We can kind of slow down the aging process.
Exactly. And maintain our independence as we get older.
Okay, so it's not just about feeling good today. It's about being able to move freely years from now.
Think of it as an investment in your future self.
I like that. So what are we investing in exactly? Like, what are the benefits of staying mobile as we age?
Well, studies have shown that people with better mobility, they're less likely to experience falls.
Oh, that's huge.
They have less chronic pain and just overall fewer health issues as they age.
So it's not just about avoiding the bad stuff.
Right. It's about being able to enjoy life to the fullest.
To be able to travel, play with the grandkids, you know, just experience it all.
Exactly. Mobility gives you that freedom. And, you know, another interesting angle is the financial impact.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't thought about it that way.
It's worth considering. Because when you invest in your mobility,
you're less likely to get injured.
Exactly. Less chronic pain, which means
fewer doctor's visits,
fewer medical bills, less physical therapy,
less time off work. Yeah, it makes sense. So it's like a ripple effect. Taking care of yourself now can really pay off in the long run.
It really can. And, you know, something else I find really powerful about mobility training is that it can help you break free from those limiting beliefs.
Limiting beliefs about our bodies, you mean?
Yeah. We often put these limits on ourselves based on our age or past injuries.
Oh, I've totally been there.
Right. But when you start exploring what your body can do,
you might surprise yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You might find you can do things you never thought possible. And that can change everything.
Wow, I love that. It's like rediscovering your body, breaking down those barriers. It's inspiring.
It is. And as we wrap up our deep dive, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay, I'm ready for it. What's the big takeaway?
Your body is a gift. It's a source of incredible strength, resilience, and wisdom.
So treat it well.
Exactly. Listen to it, respect it, and never stop exploring its potential.
I love that. That's a perfect note to end on. So there you have it, everyone, our deep dive into mobility training. We've learned how to assess our mobility, set goals, choose the right exercises, we've busted myths, explored the benefits, and now it's time to put it all into practice. So get moving, explore what your body can do, and enjoy the journey.